Hey guys, just want to share something with you. Going over some business financials. Um, Something to, I guess, just look at and understand is uh, oftentimes if somebody is selling a business, um, and they've got one or two employees. Um, Oftentimes, that's not necessarily a business. It's kind of a self employed job, if you will. I guess there could be some exceptions to that. Um, but oftentimes, there ends up being a lot of BS, personal stuff in the expenses of the business. Um, maybe some inflated wages. Um, additional gas for personal vehicles, and oh man, the list is endless with credit cards and stuff. So, but I think just beyond understanding that a lot of times, some of these smaller businesses have got tons of personal trash in their expenses. You really need to keep a focus on the revenue side of it. Um, and then hopefully you're understanding where your expenses will fall in line in the company. um, you know and also keep in mind if somebody that is selling a business is not sharing everything with you. um, like maybe you'll have somebody send you, 2017 and 18 were great years. They're trying to anchor to a higher price or a higher revenue for the business. um, and then they're sending you current financials for maybe 2020. um, but for some reason 2019 is left out. Is it left out because they forgot to send it, or is it left out because they're maybe not wanting you to see something that's going on in the business, a trend or something along those lines? So anyway, just noteworthy to really keep your eyes open, and not to say that people's financials that they're sending you are made up. Um, but a lot of times in really small operations, and sometimes in bigger ones too, I guess. I haven't really looked at much that's, real big. I haven't looked at anything that's, $5 million or $10 million business, but um, there's a lot of what do you call hanky panky going on in the financials, between business and personal, and you kind of need to be able to separate that out to see what's really going on. I've seen the same kind of thing um, with owners on a rental property side, where they will own, I don't know, let's call it uh, 50 50 units, and maybe they've got a 20 unit apartment complex. In order to capitalize on expenses, um, they really take all of the expenses from all of the outside units and try to aggregate them all onto the 20 unit apartment complex, to lower the lower the cash flow down on that, for a tax purpose reasons. So anyway, I think it's just something worth mentioning is if you talk to somebody, they're sending you the financials. You want to find out who's doing the financials first and foremost. If they're personally doing them and they're not a bookkeeper and accountant, That's worrisome. And then also, if they've got a bookkeeper and accountant doing them, and it's a smaller business, understand that there's going to be a lot of personal stuff in it. And if they don't send you something, if things are kind of chronological and then something's missing, that could be a red flag. So hope you guys find this helpful. Take care.